welcome to another hiking video, and welcome to 2024, the Yellow Forest Tour. Now, if you're not familiar with Yellow Forest, it is a portion of this park, a very small portion. I probably would say 5 to 15 acres, where the whole forest turns yellow, most of it. We're not quite at peak. I would say we're at 60%, but you need to get here by going to the Christa McAuliffe Park. So if you don't know where Christa McAuliffe Park, I would just ask you to Google. It's in East Green Bay, Wisconsin. Google the location and drive here. Anywhere in the parking lot is fine, but you will need to go into that corner, and I'll walk you there as we get closer. Now, the trail we're going to enter will lead you to the Baird Creek Greenway. And it's a lovely trail, and I actually hike the Greenway more than anything else. But we're doing the Yellow Forest today, and it's during this time of the year. I hike mostly there. Now, the Yellow Forest is going to be this side. We're going to go in here. I'll take you. I'm not going to turn off the camera here, but I want to show you. This is the edge of the forest, and when you're hiking there, again, I'll give you the tour so it makes you, to help you stay in the Yellow Forest, not get lost, and tour it with the least amount of time wasted. That's going to be the point of this video, and if you can't make it, you can enjoy this hike and enjoy the forest. So you want to stay to the right, because if you go deep in and to the left, it'll go into the lower areas into the Greenway. But we're going to stay in the high grounds where the Yellow Forest is. But just to give you a heads up, it is only 60% peak, probably even less than the 2023 Yellow Forest hike. I think last year it was like 70%. This is even much more or less. I think it'll be peak next weekend, but who knows if we have good weather. Today it's 72 when I arrived here, which was 2 hours ago. It's probably still around that temperature. Lovely temperature. It's a week early than last year or 2 years ago, and I think because we had cooler temperatures, but it warmed up today. So the last week had a week of cool temperatures. I think that made the leaves turn more yellow and coloring, and we can see some here, but there is some green. You're gonna see a lot of green, but just to let you know, I am using a GoPro 11, and the setting I use is vibrant, so it's going to make the colors more colorful and vibrant appearing. So to you and to the video, it will be more colorful than it is in real life in person, but I want it to be more vibrant, and hopefully it'll be even more better video. But to be honest, it's only about 60%, maybe 65%. Different spots it's going to be vary, right? Some spots are going to be 50%, some spots are going to be 70%, but I'm going to say overall we're at 60% peak. So you just come in, you follow this trail down here. I'll give you how to hike this. So it's a big park, and if you take the wrong turns, you could get lost, and you could be spending a lot of time here that you don't want to spend. I'm going to show you how to hike it, the opportune, most diligent, and most economic hike available to see the most amount in the least amount of time. Gonna cross this path here. Okay, we got a big hill we're gonna walk, and this is where the Yellow Forest starts. Okay, down this way is at lower ground, and that's where the Baird Creek Greenway is. Lovely place to park. Lovely place to hike, but that's not what I'm gonna show off today. You can definitely check out my channel for many more hikes here. We're gonna head up. I recommend not this way. This way is less steep, and go this way. Trying to give you what I think is the best way to hike this. Now, I usually do my hikes on Saturdays, but I had plans yesterday. Now, again, you could take this way, and it may be longer to get up. I think this is a quicker way to get up. It is a little steep than this way, but usually there's more yellow here than it is today. But I recommend going this way. I'm going to turn left. Now just try to remember, when you hike this way, I'm going to try to show you the best turns. You don't want to go too far left because you'll go into the Greenway and you're going to be leaving the yellow forest. Not saying there's not yellow down there, there is, but most of the yellow forest is up here and to the right. Catching my breath climbing that hill. Who knows, I may remake this next weekend. Probably I won't make another tour video. I'll probably just hike the forest and label it the Yellow Forest. This is touring the Yellow Forest. Love this place. And when the colors are here, it's just absolutely glorious. In my opinion, when it's in its full glory, it's the greatest fall color experience of my life. Just follow this trail. Now I may have passed some right turns, that's fine, but you'll come to the edge and might get some lost. But this is the best way to go if you want to see the Yellow Forest. It's late in the day. I think it's about 3:30. This is quite late coming here at a 3:30 on a Sunday, but I had plans yesterday and I just spent 2 hours doing a ministry video here. Again, you can go left, but I recommend just staying this way. Nice, beautiful yellows. Mostly yellow, but not all the way. This left turn you do not want to take. When I was new here, I took that and I added like an hour and a half to my hike. You don't want to turn left here, folks. Do not turn left here. Do not. If you want to do the Yellow Forest, you don't want to lose time, avoid that left. Go straight. The next left, right here, you don't want to take that. That'll take you into the meadow. And at the edge of the meadow, there's a hill. The trail goes down the hill, you go into the lower parts. That's where you get into the greenway. Don't turn left here. Once again, if you want to do the Yellow Forest, you want to go straight. If you see all these pines, birches, if you see all these birches, you went to the right spot. Birches, not pines, birches. I'm warm. Should have actually wore shorts today. It was so warm. In summer I wear shorts, not jeans. But it's been cold recently, as I said, so I've been wearing jeans the last week. Should put on shorts today, it's that warm. Lovely. If you enjoy this video, please hit like. Because there are short maples, what's beautiful is you have lower yellows from the low all the way up to the high. Of course, you're going to have some pines here that'll break away from the yellow with some greens. That's fine. And some medium maples adds to the mystique of the Yellow Forest. If you see this dip, you know you went the right way. Just go through the dip. Now you can go right or left. They will eventually meet just shortly down. I like to go left here because I like to enjoy this little ravine. Again, a lot of ravines here that leads you to the greenway. And yes, they're beautiful views down there. Once again, most of the year I go down to the greenway and hike. but not this time of the year where I'm enjoying the yellow forest. So that's an example of one of the ravines. And you'll find some more ravines over here, and some of them will have yellow in it. But again, I'm trying to give you the quickest, best tour of the yellow forest to spend the least amount of time and getting the most amount of your hike. Now, just a moment ago I said you could turn right or left. If you would turn right, you would come down this way, and here's where they meet. Now, when I come out of the yellow forest, I will come out of this, but we're going to do a big loop back in there and then come out. But we're going to turn left here. So you just came out of here or here. One of these two you probably came out of. You're not going to go straight. You're going to turn left. Remember I said don't turn left too much. Well, you need to turn left here just for a short bit. Go down here, I don't know, 50, 70 yards and turn right. This is the way I usually go into the greenway if I keep going straight here. No, we're not doing that today. We'll be turning right very soon. My plan is to be here for about 5 weeks to catch all the yellow. Was before it turned yellow, well, slightly. Last week it was 15%. That's when I started, and then this week we're at 60%. Next week I'm probably guessing we'll be 100%, and then it'll start dying, and all the leaves will go. They'll turn black and spots on them, and they will drop. Okay, you get to this shortcut here, and it goes down a hill. You need to turn right at this point, right at the shortcut. Before you go down the hill, turn right. This way you're going to do a loop in here and see the most amount of yellow without wasting too much time. There are other trails you can explore as much as you want, but I'm trying to show you the best way to hike the yellow forest with the least amount of hike and the maximum number of coverage of the forest. Lovely, isn't it? Slightly windy today. If you haven't hit like, please do. Let's go on. I'll explain how you can find my hiking videos. You can subscribe if you want, but I do a lot of ministry videos and you might not be interested in that, and that's fine. I'll explain at the end of the video how you can find my hiking videos without subscribing and digging through the content. If I seem in rush, I'm sorry. I'm trying to slow down and give you all the views. Just I've been here for 2 hours and we're already at probably 3:45. I want to catch this before it gets dark. Looks like the sun is going below the trees now, so. I think this takes about 20. At my pace, it should be about 20-25 minutes. If you're hiking it yourself, you'll probably do a slower pace and enjoy it. If you do the same path I do. Two years ago was the best I experienced because I came here at prime. Later that week, I either went to the middle of the week afterwards or the weekend after that, and half the leaves were gone and they were very spotted. I mean, they're spotted now, right? But not a lot of dark spots, not everything spotted. But in 2 weeks, they're going to be very spotted and dark in those spots, taking away their glory. and then they fade away and they drop. Now you'll see some turns. You can turn right if you want. I'm trying to show you the maximum coverage with the least amount of hiking, so we're going to go left here. And again, you can turn there, you can turn here, but we're going to turn left. Not all the way left, because we're going to go down. You don't want to stay on these hills. I can tell the sun's behind the trees now. Hopefully it's not getting too light. I've brightened it up. Let's go ahead and brighten it up right away. I'll be right back. All right, I brightened it up. Hopefully it's not too bright. You can see the edge of the hill here. So down there is the greenway, leads you to a creek called Baird Creek. Lovely hikes there. I mean, there's probably a 2-3 mile hike down there. Okay, lots of trails everywhere. And I don't say to avoid it, but if you're here for the yellow forest, you're going to try to avoid that, to stay up here and find and follow the yellow forest. Some lovely yellows there. They'll brighten up. Squirrel down there. This is the furthest west we're really going to take. Maybe a little more left, a little more west, but we're going to start turning back here shortly. There are some roots, so be careful for tripping. I got boots on, so I'm good. Another one of those ravines. We're going to turn right here, start heading back. Again, down there's the greenway. Lovely. I did my ministry video down there. It's a lovely location. I'm glad I brightened it up. I don't think it's too bright. I was just afraid it was going to start getting too dark. I may attempt to make it here in the middle of the week, but I'm not certain if I'll be able to make it. Next weekend I will definitely try. 1 or 2 more weekends and then I'll be done here for the year. I'll do more winter hikes, but down in the greenway. later. You want to turn left here. Turn left here. So you come into a three-way turn. This is the way we came back. We were walking up here. Okay, we're walking up here. We have a right turn. You're gonna ignore it. You're gonna have a straight. You're gonna ignore it. You're gonna turn left. This will probably get released later in the week, but I'll put the date on the title, so when I actually hiked this and recorded it. We'll bypass this log. This was not here last year. Who knows if they'll trim it up? Don't know. One more of those gullies, ravines. Love the views here all year long. Oh, there was a squirrel. Last week I must have saw, I don't know, 15, 20 squirrels. They were harvesting for their winter sleep. Squirrels will do a partial hibernation, not a full hibernation. That is a bike trail. You can hike it if you want to. But I'm going to avoid this. Okay, trying to show you once again how to get the maximum views with the least amount of hiking of the yellow forest. When we're coming down this is the way we came down. Okay, coming down this way. We see this. You're going to not turn this. You're going to skip this. You're going to join it, and we're going to go this way. Nice, lovely yellows. Sorry it's late in the day. It's messing with the lighting. Hopefully it's okay. Such beautiful views. So if you're seeing this video from later this week, and you can make it next weekend, please do, because you don't have much time. Next weekend will probably be peak, and then it'll go slowly. Probably within another week it'll be gone. There'll be some leaves yet in 2 weeks, but they're gonna be getting spotted and half the leaves will be gone. It just won't look as lovely. So probably 8 to 10 minutes and then we'll be done. We're heading back now. Oh, the sun is still up, but it's quite low. Close to houses. So when you walked in, and if you turned to this way, you might see all these houses, and you might be tempted to turn left, okay? But you don't want to turn left. You don't want to go towards the greenway. You want to stay in this upper land close to these residential areas, okay? Now we're only seeing it now because we were a little bit to the right. There's another squirrel. Shout out to Darla, who told me about this place. Hello, Darla. Hope you are well. These are quite yellow here. They're starting to fade, getting those spots. They'll get more yellow, and you can definitely get a lot of green here still. Again, I think it'll be peak next week, but then it'll start fading away. See, still a lot of green here. Not a lot, but there's some green here. I don't know how much the color is showing in the video because of vibrancy. You can probably see more yellow, more green. Even some oranges there. Starting to curl and darken. Another squirrel just went by. Probably not even half what we saw last week of squirrels. Fairly certain we went down this way as we entered in. So we're probably repeating some of our walk out now. We're going to turn left. We may have came in this way, not sure. We're going to turn left to try to get some more left edges towards the field and towards the residential area. Get some of this covered. Lovely seeing leaves falling, right? If you haven't hit like, please do. Again, as we get almost to the end, I'll explain how you can find my hiking videos without subscribing. Now you're welcome to subscribe, but once again, the main focus of this channel is ministry videos. So I'm not going to be doing any ministry here, just showing off the yellow forest. I do a lot of ministry videos out in the forest, on the trails and that stuff. Not doing this now. This is just hiking and giving you a tour. Lovely. All right, so when we came in, we came through this way and we turned that way. And I explained when we come out of the forest, we're going to come out of here. That's where we just came out of, all right? So we come out of here. Could go that way again, but we're going to turn left. Once again, These two will bring us to the same spot, but we already walked that way in. We'll walk this way out. And you're going to see some homes. Don't freak out, just stay on the trail. Now if you take these trails out, then you might end up in their property. Just stay on this trail, you're fine. Here's that little dip we encountered right shortly after we started. Smell the leaves. Just gonna stay on the main trail. I mean, you can go that way if you want, but if you want to go out, you can find and wander through that way. There are trails in there. I'm making it the easy way for you, okay? You don't want to turn right here. That'll take you to the prairie. This is another turn in the prairie we showed earlier. You don't want to take that. That'll bring you into the greenway, and it could really extend your time. You can go that way. Some nice lovely views in there. If you want to go in and turn right, this is the best way out, quickest way out. Lovely. Again, you don't want to turn this right way. It takes you into Greenway. You want to turn left, straight. Don't go that way. That was the first turn I told you to avoid when we walked in. Lots of green there yet. Alright folks, this is all repeats, so I'm going to speak about how you can find some more of my hiking videos if you want to enjoy them. Once again, you're welcome to subscribe, but I do mostly ministry videos out on these trails out in the forest. But I do lots of hiking videos, that's true, but if you want to find them, you might have to dig. Well, to help you find them and not have to dig is I create YouTube playlists. During the outro or at the end of the outro, just as at the beginning of this video, there was an intro with music, a short one. During the outro, there will be a short music also. And when that ends, you will see boxes in the corners of the screen. Those are YouTube playlists. Click on them. Click on one, click on whatever you want, and you can open that page, bookmark that page, and that's how you will find my playlist of my videos just for hiking. Over in this corner, I'll do my hiking in Northeast Wisconsin playlist. That list is just hiking videos. That's the list of all my hiking videos. So click on that, open it up, save it, bookmark that page, and then when you go back, you can open that page, go through the book list, bookmark and find that page and open it up, And usually 99% of the time, if you scroll down to the bottom of the playlist, that's where my newest videos are. But every once in a while, I'll create a video. It's amazing, and I want to put it at the top of the playlist so people can find it. So every once in a while, if you follow my channel, check the top of the playlist to see any videos if there is a new one there. And that's how you can find my playlist. I have another one, best of hiking videos. I'm not going to link to it today, but I'm going to post other videos in the corners of the screen. In this corner, I will probably post my yellow forest from 2 years ago. That was a wonderful video if you want to see that one, where it was 90% peak. Beautiful. In the bottom corners, I will do another yellow forest over here, where I do either this one or this one. One of the bottom corners I will do a behind the scenes of the yellow forest, and you can check that one. The other bottom corner, it will be subscribe. All right, we're gonna go down and out the way we came in. So when you get to this hill here, you can go down that way, but it's very steep. I recommend going down here. Well, that's about it. Got about 2 minutes here, and then the outro will start. And then at the end of the outro, you'll see those lists and links. And that's how you can find some of my other hiking videos, especially the bookmark the Hiking in Northeast Wisconsin playlist. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't hit like already, please do so. And maybe we'll see you at another video. Well, that's it, folks. I'm about to exit the forest, so we'll call it an end. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have the opportunity to come here in the Yellow Forest in Green Bay, Wisconsin, I highly recommend it. Once again, to me, it's the glorious, greatest, best fall color leaves experience of my life. Of course, I grew up in Wisconsin, and I've seen a lot of beautiful colors, so I really like this one. Have a good day, folks. Maybe we'll see you on another video. Maybe I'll see you out on the trail someday. Bye-bye.